closures in Denver and Seattle, and problems with the Detroit Free Press or
Mm-hmm.
Boston Globe or wherever it may be, and they just assume that, oh well, newspapers, the entire industry is having problems across the board.
Right.
And I think it's a little bit more complicated than that.
Well, and I don't think that you're just seeing that in the big dailies. You're seeing it with the smaller market papers, and that's where people draw some of these conclusions. And the truth is, in the smaller markets, it's not that the newspapers left that city. It's the city died first. In nearly every case, you're going to find at the beginning of a community in 1880 or whatever, whenever it started, there was a newspaper there. And at the end of that community, the newspaper is the last business to leave. But once all the other businesses are closed, the newspaper really can't sell advertising and can't maintain the costs that they, or cover the costs that they're incurring. So we have it kind of backwards in a lot of cases in how we interpret what's happening. But those small market newspapers, they have just a really rich history and a strong niche. And we'll find that if the community is still there, if there still is a strong retail market, for example, in Grand Prairie today closed last week or 2 weeks ago, something like that. And within, I don't know, a day and a half, 2 days of the announcement, we were getting phone calls from other folks that were interested in possibly resurrecting the paper, or another one that was going to move in and start his own newspaper in that market, because the market's there, the niche is there, there's a readership issue that has to be addressed. And if the economy can handle it, the newspaper's going to be there. So we don't really see it as I guess the way that the media tends to portray what's happening in newspapering right now.